From Holland Stadium in Auburn, New York, Cayuga Community College presents high school lacrosse, and today we have the Auburn Maroons hosting the Fulton Red Raiders. Hi again, everyone. I'm Trent Wilkson. Alongside with me, Tyler Dose, and today we got an exciting matchup here for you today. Partner, the last time these two teams met, 11-goal victory for Auburn. What's the way Fulton's got to respond here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Fulton has a tough game for them today. I spoke to Aaron Kaprinski, the coach for the Fulton Red Raiders, earlier today, and the basic message for the team is that anyone can beat anyone, so they have to go into it with a lot of heart during this game.
And Aaron Kaprinski looking for his 10th career victory. What about on Auburn's side? Is there something similar they should do like the last meeting?
Yeah, Auburn just has to remain confident. The last 5 times that the two teams have played against each other, Auburn has come out on top. And I think that's going to be the message that the Auburn coach, Matt Smith, is going to be portraying to his players.
And for Matt Smith, got his 50th career victory this season a few weeks ago. Come into this season, 4 consecutive Section 3 championship appearance. That tells you how good Auburn is.
That's very impressive. Yeah, they're a very strong team. It's going to be a very tough game for the Fulton Red Raiders, but like their coach said, any team can beat anyone on any day. Just like we saw earlier in the week with Oswego versus ESM. Oswego upset ESM by 1 goal.
Yep.
So that's the message that he's going to be giving to his players is that, look, guys, it was a tough game last time, but we just need to get that out of our minds and play our game and do the little things right, you know?
One of the key players to look out for Red Raiders TD is Nick Noel, 33 career goals this season. He has 25 goals. He's more of a scorer for the Red Raiders, probably one of the best.
Very, very impressive. And actually speaking with the Fulton Red Raiders coach, he said that he's a very important player.
And the face-off, and we're underway, and Fulton's got it. That's Nick Noel as he carries it along to the opponent's territory. Long toss behind the goalie. Flipping this one around. Back to Noel, now back on to Abbott. What do you think the strategy is going to be on offense? Is there something we're going to be seeing different out of Fulton?
I don't think we're going to be seeing anything different, but Fulton is definitely going to be focusing on doing the little things right. Their coach said that the last time they played it was definitely a tough game, but they're not going to be changing things. They're just going to be trying to do the little things right that they did wrong in the last game.
So far, Noel with the ball, trying to engage up. And that bounced away and picked up. The Red Raiders still have possession. Passing Sherry, trying to be patient out there, Tyler.
Auburn's definitely going to be trying to play Nick Noel very tight defense. They don't want to let him get any shots on goal because of his goal-scoring prowess.
Back now to Abbott once more. Strip ball and a huge push. And it's going to be Auburn's ball. Another player to look on for Auburn Maroons is Greg Walsh. Unbelievable statistics he's had. 23 goals, 17 assists, 40 points combined.
Definitely.
And Matt Smith mentioned that he's one of the best team players on that roster. And here's a shot and a score. That is Zach Wall getting the first goal of the game, and Auburn has scored their 100th goal of the season.
Very impressive, and wow, Auburn getting the scoring off early.
So first goal comes in a minute 44 seconds into the first quarter.
Maroons get on the board with a goal scored by Zach Law.
They'll do the face-off once again in midfield.
Assist from number 3.
Off the tie-up, collected, and now off to the races, Nicholas Pfeiffer. Plays it along to Walsh. Looking now, Dottridge. Back to Walsh. Walsh, patient, waiting. Back now to Dottridge.
Pretty patient defense from Fulton as well, Trent.
see the man-to-man TD as Walsh now has it. Back to Dotrick. Playing along to Hogan. Back along. Hogan fires. Great save. And now Fulton looking to push their players to the opposite side of the field. And that's Connor Ware with the ball. Tosses it and loose ball. Picked it up. And is officially collected. Lucas Hogan. Playing back along with Walsh.
Auburn definitely looking to take a patient approach there.
Gonna have to be a way to win this game here, Tyler. Schultz with time, looking to Hogan. Played along with Walsh. Doddridge once more. With time. Flips it back to Walsh. Out of play. It's going to belong to the Red Raiders. How about Greg Walsh, TD? 5 hat tricks this season. Got his first goal of his career against the Red Raiders in his sophomore year.
I mean, there's not much I can say other than very impressive statistics. I mean, what a player. That's definitely a player that the Red Raiders are going to have to be looking out for.
Meanwhile, Red Raiders are going to take a quick approach and then ease back a bit. Beeman with time. Flips it on back to Noel. Nick Noel with time, slowly walking. Looking to find the right moment, Tyler. As he flips it back to Kistner. Kistner's also going to be one of the key players. Noel looking, fires, scores! Wow, what a goal.
Great dodge there before he got the shot off, Trent. Both
Beautiful
teams.
Goal, and that's Noel's 40th career point.
Very impressive. Both teams seem to be taking a very patient approach, but definitely not afraid to attack and shoot as well.
Fulton goal scored by number 23, Nicholas Noel, unassisted.
Ready, one, take one.
Unassisted goal by
Ready, two, take two. Oh.
Face off. And it's scooped up, and this is Pfeiffer sprinting along. Plays it along to Walsh. Looking for a score! Wow. Scheninger at the side of the net, and he's got his 15th season goal, and it's 2-1 favoring Auburn.
And what a pass from Walsh.
Wow!
Impressive stuff. 2-1 to the home team with 7:30 left in the first quarter.
Auburn goal scored by number 9, Nick Schattinger, assist from number 13, Greg Walsh.
A face-off once again at midfield. Picked up, won by the Red Raiders. Blaseski won it. Long toss behind the goalie with time. That's Kistner flipping it on back.
We're starting to see a little bit more aggressive defense from the Auburn Maroons.
Now it's Abbott. Buying time, slowly jogging.
Hannah, if you are feeling risky,
Noel
there's action on the other side.
got a back paddle looking for his teammate.
Sideline, you can actually
And Noel turning, buying time, looking to get a shot in. He'll flip it on to one of his teammates. That's Abbott. Now back along to Beeman. Now firing shot. Great save. And now Auburn double team trying to get the ground ball.
Aggressive defense from Fulton trying to win it back.
But Auburn's going to win this one. Dontred has the ball now. Back to Walsh. Walsh waits. Dottridge, and that is nice block. Nate Lindsley out at goaltender for the Red Raiders.
Another great pass by Walsh, almost creating another goal. Good block by the Fulton Raiders.
All plays it along to Walsh. Doddridge on to Hogan. Leona now on to Wald. Back to Walsh once more. Walsh waits. Looking for an opportunity. Flips it all the way back. Yanni now back to Hogan. So what are we seeing out of the Auburn's offense so far, Tyler, as we're halfway in the first quarter?
Well, I mean, we're seeing that Auburn is looking for Walsh because Walsh is just going to create those opportunities. He's already created one goal, and he almost created another one recently. Fulton are definitely going to have to keep an eye out for him.
Central trying to go on a quick attack for Fulton. And they're going to ease back as he plays it along to Kistner. Kistner behind the goalie, looking, and a missed pass. But it is scooped up by Abbott. Score is still 2-1 Auburn, and we get a whistle. Timeout is called by the Red Raiders.
Timeout, Fulton.
So, 4:43 to go. We're seeing excellent defense by both teams. Will something drastic happen later in the game?
Well, it's really going to depend. I mean, right now it seems both teams are being very conservative because they're trying not to give up any goals. They don't want to get too far behind in the beginning of the game. But I think the game will start to change if we see Auburn add one or two more here, because then Fulton's going to have to attack more aggressively offensively.
So if you're just joining us, 2-1, Auburn in the lead, under 5 minutes to go. Trent Book's alongside Tyler Dose.
It's a beautiful day here at Holland Stadium, a great day for some lacrosse.
So after a minute of huddle, some of the players will be heading back onto the turf. Red Raiders will have possession of the ball. Starring goaltender Aiden Tardif, an impressive saving percentage this season. Tyler, .464 overall.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Ready, one, take one.
The man who will be starting, Lyle Beeman. And he will play this one along to Kistner. Long toss. Kistner gets it back once more, flips it on back to Beeman. Now toss. Back to Kistner. On the far side, it's Abbott. Abbott being slashed multiple times, as that's Robert Hurd on the defense.
Get a close-up of the goalie.
And Abbott gets it back once more.
Same thing.
Satchel buying time.
Some patient but focused defense by Auburn.
Satchel fires a long shot that goes wide. They will have to race all the way back. It's out of bounds. The Red Raiders win the race, and they get the ball.
Ready. Ready, two, take
It's
two.
Evan Kistner starting it off.
Ready, one, take one.
Flips it on back to Abbott. Abbott looking, buying time. Kistner now has it.
So, Hannah, you can go, you can pan,
This
tilt
is
down.
Noel.
Yep, that's better. And then
3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first period.
Yep.
Quarter, excuse me.
Buying time, Evan Kistner. Looking to pass it on to Noel. He does. Long zip pass. Satchel looking for the right angle to get the tying goal. Twisting one around, gives it to Noel. Zips it wide. And it's going to be Auburn's ball.
You know, Trent, another thing we can mention is the beautiful weather, and there's no wind. So the players are going to be able to play a pretty good game without the weather affecting them.
So one of the biggest key things to look out in the game. Right now we got Bergmaster, and we get a whistle. And it's going to be Red Raiders ball. And starting it off is Parrish, as it looks like it's a time violation call. And excuse me, it's Nick Noel starting it off, who gets by a couple of players. And we'll ease back for a moment.
2:30 to go in the first quarter, 2-1 for the Auburn Maroons, the home team.
Flipped it all the way back to Beeman. Beeman looking for a player wide open.
Fulton's going to be really trying to get a goal here in this possession. They really want to tie it up to get into the second quarter.
Looking now to Noel. Noel turning, looking, buying time, gets poked away. Puts it down to the downside, and that's Satchel. Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Satchel gonna rifle this one to Kistner, who pops it back. And Noel, undershot, and what a great save by Tardif. And Tardif's gonna toss this one over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer tied up, ooh, and gets slashed hard by Nick Noel.
And it looks like we're going to see a flag.
It'll be the first penalty for sure, Tyler. Meanwhile, Walsh.
That was definitely a hard hit.
Lucas Hogan now with the ball. Plays him on Doddrich. On to Hogan. Looking over Leondi. Doddrich looking. Here's Walsh. Walsh, great save. Scooped up. And a whistle. Looks like a trip call.
Yep.
Next time when there's a whistle, that guy is signed.
Nick Noel. So he will have to stay in the box
Called,
for 1 minute.
number 23, Nick Noel. 1 minute for tripping.
So that's going to be a 1 minute penalty. There's 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Auburn looking to capitalize before finishing off the quarter.
Auburn's a man up. Looking now. Shattinger rifles it wide. Race for it. Auburn's ball. Doddrich. Play along to Hogan. Shattinger. Look, Hogan fires. Wow, what a save right there. And it's scooped up. And it's Nate Lindsay with the ball still. Lindsay slowly walking. 20 seconds to go.
Just trying to kill off that penalty so they can get back to full
Long
strength.
toss, almost intercepted. Fulton has a chance, but a whistle. Now you got 5 seconds left. Trying to get the shot off at the buzzer. They won't. And so that wraps up the first quarter. Our score is Auburn Maroons 2, Fulton Red Raiders 1. What do you think about the first quarter so far between both teams?
Well, I think it's been a very interesting game. It's been a very passive game, Trent. I think both teams just they don't want to give up the lead. I think Auburn, going into this team talk, they're going to be a little bit disappointed because they're the favorites to win this game. So they're going to, I think, want to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end. While Fulton, on the other hand, I think they're going to be very happy with their performance. I think they've defended fairly well. I think they're gonna want to keep the game close throughout the game and leave it into the fourth quarter.
4 of the last 5 games these two teams met up ended in double-figure margin. The largest margin was 17 goals that happened last season, won by Auburn.
Wow. That's why it's so surprising to see a 2-1 game after just the first quarter. I think we have a lot of goals incoming.
Yep. So, camera one, can we go back to Fulton? Ready, one, take one.
Second quarter just moments away. 2-1 the score. Maroons in the lead. We got an impressive game in terms of the defense.
And a good job by Fulton to kill that penalty.
Can I get Auburn?
Noel is not done yet, Tyler.
Oh yeah, there's actually about
Probably about a dozen seconds.
yeah, I
at
think
least.
maybe even less than that. So
Yeah.
hopefully, in Fulton's point of view, hopefully for them, they can kill the penalty.
If Fulton happens to win the faceoff, do you think it's best if Fulton has possession that they might as well kill it off
100%.
so that way Nick Noel gets onto the field?
Yeah, I think that they're definitely not going to want to rush things if they win this face-off. They're going to want to get back to full strength before playing their game.
And they're just going to start off, Tyler, with Beeman with the ball up on the far sideline, and then playing along to Abbott. And now you got Nick Noel appearing on the field to make it full strength after the first penalty of the game. He tosses it back to Abbott. Turning, firing shot. Wow, what a great save. Tyler, we've been seeing a lot of great saves in this game so far from both teams.
Yes, both keepers have been on their game today, particularly from the Auburn keeper, Tardif. I think his distribution has been very good this game.
Wide open and scores! Griffin Doddridge at the side of the net makes it 3-1.
The Auburn Maroons getting off to a good second quarter scoring. Now it's 3-1 in their favor.
The 20th season point for Griffin Doddridge.
Number 3, junior Griffin Doddridge. Assist from number 9, junior Nick Shattinger.
Save by Tardif, and the Maroons will get the ball quickly on the field.
So now the face-off coming up. Face-off violation on Fulton. Leone with the ball. Jogging, flips it along to Walsh. Doddridge once more. Playing it back to Schultz. Leonte buying time, giving it along to Walsh. Doddridge with the ball once more. Now it's Schultz. Here's Hogan. Fires a shot, and it's a great save made. Picked up. Doddridge playing it along to Schultz. Flips it on back. Leonte. On now to Hogan. Back to Walsh. Walsh fires, and another great save by Nate Lindsay.
And a good hustle by the Fulton players to retain the possession there.
And it looks like Fulton is going to go fast break to the Auburn side of the field. And Satchel with the ball. They'll drift back. We got 10 minutes left in the second quarter. 3-1 the score, favoring Auburn. Man-to-man defense, as you see there, Tyler from Auburn. Playing it on back to Abbott.
It's either saved or scored on. Just zoom in on the goalkeeper.
Flipped it on behind, picked up Bergmaster. Trying to clear it away, long toss, missed the open man.
Ready, two, take two.
Ball is scrambled, picked up, and now here comes Schultz, the only man in front, and what another
Wow.
great save by Lindsay.
What a save.
Another turnover by Fulton and Lynn Schultz with a break.
That's going to
Wow.
keep Fulton in this game for now. 3-1. Only 2 goals down. And,
Until
oh,
that, it is a goal.
spoke too soon, Trent.
Nick Schattinger with his 15th goal of the season, his second of the game, and he's got his 20th season point.
Maroons goal scored by number 9, Nick Schattinger. Assist from number 13, senior Greg Walsh.
That was one incredible rally there, Tyler.
It sure was.
So what do you think Fulton should do now? I mean, they've given up 2 goals in this quarter.
Well, yeah, it's definitely been a tough quarter for Fulton. But speaking with the coach before the game, we've obviously seen that Nick Noel and Evan Kistner are very important players for the Fulton Red Raiders.
And here comes Kistner, Tyler, and there's a quick golden response right there by Evan Kistner.
Well, would you look at that? Just as I am talking about how great of a player Kistner is, he scores. Very impressive. But what I was actually going to say is that Fulton needs to stop relying so much on Nick Noel and Kevin Kistner. And that's one of the points of emphasis the coach said before the game, is that these are 2 incredible players,
Yeah.
but they just need to make sure that the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Yeah. Face-off once more. Do you think that could be the game changer, Tyler? As another face-off is won by Fulton.
It sure could be a game changer. I think Fulton still need to try to get some more players involved because right now, as we've seen, the 2 star players for Fulton are the 2 players that scored.
And a toss now to Kistner. Plays it along to Abbott. Abbott buying time. Back on now to Kistner. In front of the net. That's Satchel being whacked at, looking for a player. He's got one. That's Nick Noel fighting his way. And he will ease back. And now he's going to engage once more. Noel fires, scores!
Oh, wow.
Another quick goal for Fulton. It is 4-3.
What a shot from Noel. That's his 2nd goal this game. And now it's 4-3 in Auburn's favor. Fulton looking to make a comeback now here in the 2nd quarter. There's about 8 minutes left to go.
Unbelievable, Tyler. After allowing 2 goals, they scored back 2 goals.
Nicholas Noel.
We are seeing some end-to-end lacrosse today. A perfect day for some lacrosse. And they're putting on a good show for us, aren't they?
If this game happens to be tied, do you think it's best for Auburn as Fulton wins a face-off again for the 3rd consecutive time? And that is saved away. This is now picked up by Parrish, who was just about to head to the sideline. And now he does a sub for Satchel. Abbott was ready to pass to Satchel. Satchel didn't look. Now here's Abbott trying to get a tying goal for Fulton. Abbott behind the net. Looking. Plays it along. This is Noel.
Tight defense from the Maroons.
Abbott once more. And he eases back. Playing it on back to Noel. Flips it up to Beeman. Beeman waiting. And now he's gonna looking for a man. He drifts away back. It's just one of the great strategies, Tyler, to drift back. Find some patience from Fulton.
Yeah, he's trying to find an option there.
Abbott now looking, fires it wide. Red Raiders with the ball. This is Satchel. He will start it off. Satchel tossing, firing, scoop shot wide. Satchel picks it up. Satchel waits, drifts back, lays it on back to Abbott.
Hand up, hand right.
And now Abbott looking for a strategy, looking for the right moment. And he's going to toss it way up. And Kistner's got to catch it. And because of that, it will be Auburn's ball.
It's about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It is 4-3 in favor of the home team, the Auburn Maroons.
If Auburn allows another goal, Tyler, do you think it's best that they should use a timeout?
Well, that's tough to say, Trent, because we are almost at halftime with just 6 minutes left. That would really have to be up to the coach, to be honest. I think at halftime, the coach is going to talk to Auburn's team, and they need to be more aggressive because they are the favorites to win this game. So I think they really need to take it to Fulton because this is Auburn's game to lose.
We've passed halfway in the second quarter. The score is 4-3. Auburn still in the lead. They're trying to not allow Fulton to come back 3 down as they're playing a slow tempo on the offense. Nick Pfeiffer plays it along to Walt. Pfeiffer now has it once more. Flips on back to Walsh. Walsh looking for a player, looking for that opportunity that we've always been talking about, Tyler.
Patient offense from the Maroons, trying to find that opening to get that 5th goal and extend the lead to a 2-goal lead rather than a 1-goal lead.
This is Walt plays it along to Pfeiffer. Back and forth once more.
Patient and compact defense from the Raiders.
Schattinger, he's looking to get one more goal to get a hat trick. But he's going to play it along to Walt. Now back on to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer being whacked by 2 Fulton players. Back on to Walsh. Walsh waits. Walsh hesitating. Flips on to the far side.
Good defense from the Raiders so far. Being patient, not letting many shots off.
Walsh trying to carry it along. Plays on back. He's got Schattinger. Ball scooped up. Walsh waits. Being poked at. We got a whistle. And Auburn is called for a timeout. We want to welcome many of you out there watching. Just about 4 minutes ago in the second quarter, 1-goal game favoring Auburn. What do you need to do strategy-wise if you're Auburn as you're looking for that patience?
I like the patience from Auburn. I think maybe moving the ball a little bit quicker to try to open up those spaces. Fulton's being very patient on the defensive end. So, yeah, I think Auburn just needs to maybe pass it a little bit faster, try to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe get a few more shots off. It's all about the confidence. And I think that's what the coach's message going into the game was, you guys are a great team. So go out there and prove it.
Nick Schattinger so far, out of all the players that have been scored on this game, he's the only player to score more than 1 goal.
Yeah, we're getting goals from lots of different players tonight. Really interesting stuff here.
Schattinger's only got 1 and only hat trick, which was against Fulton. That happened earlier this season.
He'll definitely be looking to repeat that tonight.
All right, all the players are out of the huddle. Auburn will have possession of the ball. 3:59 to go in the second quarter.
Fulton looking to keep that compact defense and keep the score the same going into halftime.
Tyrant started off. Now he hands it off to Walsh. Leote. Here's Hogan. Hogan looking, buying time, stripped away, scooped up, and now here come the Red Raiders. We got a whistle, and I think it's another timeout for Fulton.
Timeout, Fulton.
Very interesting decision, Tyler, to use that timeout for Fulton.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what was going through Kaprinski's head, but I don't know. He's the coach. He's the coach for a reason, so he must have to tell his players something. I think he wants his players to keep possession of the ball for the last 3.5 minutes or so because Auburn just had a stretch of possession, and I think Fulton's going to be trying to nick one goal before the half to tie it up.
So Auburn now out of the huddle. There you see Fulton. That's Aaron Kaprowski. Third year as head coach, looking to get his 10th career victory.
Can you zoom in and get the players walking back on the field?
And to think, Tyler, to get this kind of win here today would be monumental and special.
It would certainly be a special win. Not only is it a beautiful night, but they're the underdogs in this game. But they're not playing like it. They're playing very well today, and it's a very good matchup.
They only got one win divisionally, but overall they are 4-6. And starting off, team leader Nick Noel. Here we go. Do you love this man-to-man defense from Auburn?
I think it's been pretty effective. They've kept the Raiders to 3 goals, which is pretty low for the first half. But I would say the Raiders have been pretty successfully defensively as well.
Great follow, too.
Beeman. Now on to Abbott. Abbott buying time, flips on back to Beeman. Now back to Abbott once more. Now back and forth.
3 minutes left in the second quarter.
And here's Noel. Noel looking, trying to find an open lane. And missed the open player, and as a result, Auburn's ball. And you can kind of tell the frustration on Nick Noel right there.
Yeah, I think Fulton was really hoping to get a goal there before the half. I think now Auburn is going to try to keep the ball, and they do retain possession.
And a huge shove by Nick Noel. Doddridge now with the ball, plays on the wall. Doddridge once more. He's looking to Leotti. Now on to Pfeiffer. Flips it on to Hogan. Interesting step right here, Tyler. They're going in a circle almost, using 5 players.
Trying to open up some sort of space for a shot.
And here's Pfeiffer on to Walsh. Long toss. Here's a strike and a score.
Wow.
Lucas Hogan gets his first goal, and that's his 20th season goal. This has been one impressive quarter.
A great shot and a really impressive pass as well from Greg Walsh. It's 5-3 in the Maroons' favor with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Another face-off will happen.
This is a very important face-off, Trent.
There you go, Tyler, as Fulton wins the face-off.
They'll definitely be looking to sneak one in before the half to cut the lead down to 1.
This is Plasensky, as he's going to play behind the goaltender. Shoved down. We don't see any flags. Clean play. We still play. Owen Spear. Long toss. And now here's Pfeiffer.
Minute 30 left in the second quarter. 5-3 for the Auburn Maroons.
And now here's Walsh. Gonna play conservative for Auburn. Walsh looking, buying time, plays it along to Hogan. Recently scored a goal. He has it once more. Back on the Schultz. Has Walsh. Or excuse me, that's Doddridge.
55 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ball's loose, picked it up. Doddridge. You got 45 seconds now in the 2-goal game. Doddridge waits on to Hogan. Playing along. There's a wrister, and it goes wide. Taking that was Shattinger. He was looking to get his hat trick.
And Walsh will pick up possession for the Maroons with 35 seconds to go.
Here's Walsh. Buying time. Flips it on. Hogan scores
Look
it.
at that. Almost a mirror image of the last goal that we just saw. Very impressive from the Maroons, but defensively, I think Fulton are going to be pretty disappointed there, Trent. What do you think?
Oh, man, that was incredible. But now for the Red Raiders, it's pretty disappointing because you had that comeback, and now you just blown another 2 goals in that quarter.
Exactly that, and the 2 goals were almost identical.
And now you got 27.1 seconds in the second quarter.
That's impressive stuff from Auburn Maroons to add 2 goals to the lead before the half. They're going to be feeling pretty confident going into the half.
And another face-off won by Blasensky. As he carries it along for Fulton, trying to get at least a goal before the half, and it goes wide. And the race for it, Red Raiders. And now you got 11.5 seconds.
Ready 2, take 2. Ready 3, game.
Noel.
Ready 3, take 3.
Wasting too much time. Got to get a shot off. Noel rifles it wide. 0.9 seconds.
Ready 1, take 1.
That'll do. So we're going to step away for a few minutes. We'll be back for the start of the second half. Right now, the score at halftime, Auburn Maroons 6, Fulton Red Raiders 3. We'll be back.
Stand by, ready to fade up. Stand by, ready to fade up. In 3, 2, 1. Fade up from black, go.
Welcome back to the second half here in Holland Stadium. Auburn Maroons are hosting the Fulton Red Raiders. Score is 6-3. Trent Wilson, alongside with me, Kevin Cooper, with us here.
Great to be here, Trent.
Yeah, it's great to see you here. All right, let's talk about what's happening on the field right now. What are some of the things you like with Auburn and Fulton?
Well, Auburn's shot selection has been key. They're making the right shots in the right time, and that's why they have the lead right now. Other than that, they're playing aggressive. They're playing smart, not getting too many penalties. Then they can really pull this game away from Fulton.
The skies are about to get dark here in Auburn. In the meantime, though, here's Hogan, flips it on back to Pfeiffer, on to Hogan. Playing along to Walsh. Walsh buying time around the goalkeeper. Playing back along, Leoni. Playing along to Hogan.
Hogan, definitely a guy we want to be looking for. He's on 59 career goals, looking for his 60th tonight.
Also looking for a hat trick as well, Kevin. Meanwhile, what a hard collision. You won't believe how Dottridge survived that hit against Noel. Played it on Leone meanwhile. Leone fakes the pass, looking, fires. What a save by Lindsay.
Excellent save. He tried to catch him going low, but the goalie knew exactly what was going on.
Lindsay has had some incredible saves here tonight. In the meantime, Fulton's got to push to Auburn's side of the field. They will. And now looking, buying time. Played along to Noel. He's got the most goals in the roster. Flips it along to Satchel. Satchel buying time as we got 10 minutes in the second quarter. Now Abbott flips it back to Satchel once more.
I think if Fulton can get a goal here early, they can really come back into this game. Close the gap is what they really need.
You won't believe what a tough save that was by Tardif. In the meantime, Fulton with the ball, looking to get a quick goal, but they will ease back. And Satchel flips it on to Abbott. Abbott looking, trying to get a goal as soon as they can. On to Satchel. On to Noel.
Keeping possession here is very smart. As long as they hold the ball, Auburn cannot score. They can't increase their lead.
And a wide shot. Kistner was looking for the ball. And Bergmaster, the defense for Auburn, and wait a minute, we got a late whistle.
I believe he stepped out of bounds there, Trent.
You're right, Kevin, as Evan Kistner will start the ball. It'll be Red Raiders possessing. They've possessed for almost a minute and a half now. Yes, this is Beeman. Plays it along to Abbott.
Auburn playing excellent defense on the one-on-one.
Abbott trying to turn, looking for a lane, fires it. What a save by Tardif. My goodness, this has been incredible.
Tardif really has been the reason that they're winning this game. His saves have been clutch all day.
And now scooped up was Leone. Plays it along to Walsh. And Walsh now with the ball. Looking to create a play. Flips it on back. Here's a strike that goes high above the crossbar. And Auburn will have the ball. This is Doddridge. Laid on back. Schultz now to Leone. Leone tangled up. Plays it along to Walsh. Walsh looking. He's got Doddridge beside him. And that is stripped away. Nice interception. And played along.
Little risky handing it back to his goalie in that situation with a lot of Maroons surrounding him. But it worked out.
Fulton got to get to the opponent's side. That one was almost stripped by Doddridge. And now it's played in Auburn's side.
Auburn repeating that press defense that they've been playing all day.
And now here's Noel. Strikes it. Scores!
Excellent shot.
And that is Nick Noel's second goal of the game.
Fulton's goal scored by number 3, Nick Noel. Assist from number 12, Evan Kistner.
Believe that is his 27th of the year.
Right you are, Kevin, and his 30th point as well of the season. Face-off violation on Fulton. Owen Spearing plays it along. That's Hogan, Doddridge on the Walsh. They ease back in.
Auburn's just trying to slow the game down now, eat some clock, keep their lead, make sure that Fulton doesn't get another goal because it could get out of hand fast for him.
Hogan playing on the Doddridge. I said Walsh, I meant Tardif playing out behind the goalie. Now tossing it back to Wall. Flipping it to Leone, now to Hogan. Interesting formation here, Kevin, as Fulton's not close up against Auburn. Now they are, and here's an opportunity for Leone, and it's poked away, scooped on top, scrambling for it away. Ball is still loose, punched aside to the far side. Out of play, Fulton's ball. Long toss, and here comes Kistner. Kistner's got a goal here tonight. Turning. Flipping it on to Noel. Noel. Buying time. Scooped up. Oh, and the miss collection. And the ball is scooped up.
Oh, we have a whistle.
It's going to be Red Raiders' ball, I believe. It is. Beeman will possess it. Do you think Fulton has a chance, Kevin, to tie this game up?
Oh, if they can score here, then we definitely have a ball game, Trent.
Remember, after the recent goal, Auburn scored their next two. Here's a shot. What an incredible save again by Tardif. He is unleashed.
Tardif may be the best Auburn player on the field today.
Wow. And meanwhile, you got the other Tardif out at attack as he is looking for a player, and here is Liam Schultz. And now he's looking for a nice strategy here as Fulton's playing about as conservative as almost close to the 25-yard line to 20-yard line, Kevin.
Well, as long as they can keep the ball, keep the clock running, they're trying to slow this game down as much as possible and just try to get out with a victory.
Tardif had it, it's poked away, but Auburn still has it. As Long tosses it up. And this is Scanlon. Fires it, scores it!
He had to be on the 25-yard line there.
Wow. Almost reminiscent of the previous goal.
That is his third goal of the season, and it's a one he's happy to have.
Well, 7-4 now, Kevin, as we got 4:35 to go. And if you're on full inside, it's time to pick up the tempo a bit.
For sure. They need to start scoring, and they need to start scoring now.
Off the tie-up.
By number 27.
It is picked up for a moment. The ball is loose and scrambled. And Auburn possesses it. And off and running. That is Bergmaster. Fires it. What a block shot. That was Nathan Young. And Bergmaster still with the ball. Looking to create a goal. He's going to play it along to Schattinger, who's looking to get a hat trick.
Yep, playing that slow ball again. Just going to pass the ball around, eat as much clock as possible.
And Walsh is back onto the field.
There's no reason to be forcing shots if you're a Maroon right now. Just keep possession, keep passing the ball. Something will open up. And if it doesn't, at least you got the time off the clock.
And now it is Walsh. Playing back along the wall. Now on to Schattinger. Back to Wall once more. On to Walsh. Waits. Was looking for a shot. Not going to get one. Now on to Hogan. Playing along to Doddridge. Hogan. Firing shot deflected. Must have been off of some Fulton player, I believe. His stick may have caught it.
Yeah, I believe he hit number 7's stick with his cross.
And there was a penalty flag as well.
I didn't see anything. Did you, Trent?
I'm not so sure unless it must have been on Noel, number 23, which would be his second penalty of the night.
Fulton penalty called on.
And Auburn is man up.
Nicholas Noel, 1 minute slash.
A slashing call. Meanwhile, you have Schultz. Schattinger now on to Hogan. On to Doddridge once more. On to Hogan. Back along Schattinger. Hogan. Pitching back. Walsh, long toss. Schattinger playing along to Schultz. Schultz waits. Deflected by Nathan Young, one of the best defenders we've seen so far in the second half, Kevin.
Yep, he has definitely been an issue for the Maroons all day.
And Lindsay looking for a player, long toss. Ricocheted off of one of the feet.
Intercepted
from
almost.
Robert Hill. And meanwhile, around the 30-yard line, you got Schultz.
Lost the ball, but picked it right back up.
And played along to Hogan. Hogan, too, is looking for a hat trick. By time, Doddridge. On to Hogan. And here's Schultz. Scanlon looking for his second goal. Here's Walsh. Doddridge. Doddridge buying time. Looking, turning. Here's a shot, and another goal is scored. It is Liam Schultz.
He's been distributing the ball all game, and he finally got himself on the score sheet.
His 5th point of the season.
Auburn goal scored by senior midfielder Liam Schultz. Assist from number 3, Griffin Daughtry.
And it looks like Auburn might start running away with this one.
You're right, Kevin. It's a 4-goal game, 144. Don't count out Fulton, though. They have shown some resiliency in the first half. What do you think they need to do to catch up with Auburn?
Well, it almost is. They almost look tired out there.
Oh! Hard collision. And Blazensky, as fast as he can, will have possession of the ball and carry it along. And instead, you got Satchel. And he's going to drift away.
Fulton really doesn't have time to be playing the same long ball that Auburn has been playing.
I was just going to ask Kevin if it's important right now to get the goal before the quarter ends.
Definitely want to score before the end of the quarter.
Kistner looking for a crease. He's going to go behind the goalie. And now he's going to play it along to Noel. Noel's got a goal, which was the recent one team-wise. And the ball gets away. Ball belongs to the Maroons.
I was just about to say Fulton should not allow Auburn to possess the ball before the end of the quarter, but there is a turnover.
Somewhat seems to be a confusion every time Nick Noel has the ball and they're trying to pass to the players. Do you think there's any fault on that?
I don't believe so.
Meantime now, Auburn looking on the fast break. You got Dodrick now playing along to Walsh. Bergmaster had it for a moment, lost control, and is just going to toss it. And it's Wong who will have the ball. We're down to the last 20 seconds here at Holland Stadium. 8-4 the score. Here's Walsh.
I'll repeat what I said about Fulton. For Auburn, they should not allow Fulton to possess this ball. They should just pass it around and let the quarter finish.
And now you got Hogan trying to go for a hat trick and missed it wide. And you got 3.4 seconds left. Here we go, Walsh. Intercepted, swatted down, and the third quarter will end. 8-4, Auburn in the lead. What are your thoughts about the third quarter here?
Definitely an exciting third quarter.
Yeah.
I think Fulton's starting to get tired. I think that's what we're going to see throughout the fourth quarter. They're going to be slower. Auburn is just out fitnessing the Fulton Red Raiders right now.
So we've seen a lot of confusion and a lot of excitement as well at the same time between both teams. For Fulton, do you expect them to use a timeout during the game?
Oh, for sure. Fulton needs, I apologize. Fulton definitely needs to regroup. This end of the quarter, they need a good pep talk. But if Auburn gets another one, they're definitely not looking good.
This has been an incredible game in so many ways, Kevin. The 4 of the last 5 games, as mentioned before the start of the second quarter, 4 of the last 5 games have been ended in double figures, and now it is 8-4. It's been an incredible game for Fulton.
Well, we knew that coming in. Teams were pretty evenly matched when it comes to overall record.
Yeah.
It was expected to be a good game, and it has turned out to be a good game.
So now you got players entering the field. Fourth quarter about to begin. Last 12 minutes. It is 8-4. Auburn leading the game. Trent Wilkinson alongside Kevin Cooper.
Let's see if Fulton can have a really good quarter to finish out this game. Maybe even turn it around. It's going to be difficult, but it's possible.
The The most goals Auburn has allowed is 6 against the Red Raiders this season. And now they're going to do a face-off in the 4th quarter.
Fulton has just been dominant on the face-off today. Hasn't translated to the scoreboard, though.
Long toss. Kistner was trying to reach out to it. It's probably going to go out of bounds, and it will.
That was what you call a Hail Mary ball there, Trent. Unfortunately, they didn't convert.
Now Auburn with possession as you got Aiden Tardif, the goaltender for Auburn, and he's going to toss this one up, and he's got Wald, who's got a lane, and he's going to play it along, and a shot goes into the net, and just 35 seconds into this quarter, 9-4, Auburn in the lead.
Greg Walsh with his first goal of the night, currently the highest scorer on the team.
Yep.
Greg Walsh. Assist from number 3, Griffin Daughtry.
Finally getting himself on the score sheet. Somebody we pointed out at the beginning of the game.
This is the largest margin of the game. And it's won by Auburn. Once again, they're going to go on a quick attack. But then it is stripped away the last moment, and the ball is loose. And Auburn scoops it up, almost ran over, and then swatted away once more. And it's going to belong to the Red Raiders. It is best recommended, Kevin, that Fulton should go on the offensive attack, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. They need to go all out attack here.
And now you got Beeman, who's being whacked at twice by Bergmaster. And he's going to flip it along to Kistner. Kistner playing along to Abbott. Abbott drifting away, being shoved. And you got those excellent defense from the Auburn side. They're going to pressure on the ball keeper. Meanwhile, you got Beeman. Beeman looking for a crease.
Again, Auburn great on the one-on-one defense.
Absolutely, and now you got Kistner, who had that opportunity, and it's poked away, and Spearing collects it. A long toss, and now here comes Leonti. Back now, and Doddridge, and I think it went in, and it did. Doddridge with his 2nd goal of the game.
17th of the season.
Incredible.
And Auburn is just running away with it at this point.
They got 3 players who have more than 1 goal so far tonight. Doddridge, Hogan, and Schattinger.
10-4 with 10:15 left in the 4th quarter.
Face off once more, one this time by Fulton. And Beeman trying to chase after it before it goes out of bounds. Saved it, could scoop it up, and Auburn has it. And now here comes Zachary Wall. Playing along one of his teammates on that side. And now here's a long strike and in.
Ross Bergmaster with his first goal of the game, coming up from the defense.
And it has become demoralizing for Fulton after keeping it close through the first 3 quarters.
Fulton's tired, Trent. They're ready to call it a game. But we still have 9 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock, and the game is not over. Auburn's going to keep peppering until that clock hits 0.
Do you think Fulton should keep on fighting without giving up?
Oh, for sure. There's no reason to give up.
Junior defenseman Ross Bergmaster. Assist from number 3.
Now you got Satchel with possession, plays it along to Abbott. Tossing this one to Kistner. He's got a goal so far in this game. Tossing it. This is Noel. Noel turning, looking to find a goal. Beeman turns, fires it wide. And Fulton has the ball.
I think they're getting desperate there, Trent. That was not a good shot selection. He was hoping to get a lucky one, but it didn't turn out.
A strike goes above the crossbar. Fulton's ball once again. Should they be more close up? Do you think they should be more close up than to fire it from around the 25-yard line?
I don't think Auburn's allowing them to. Auburn's still playing great defense throughout this fourth quarter, and they're not allowing Fulton to get those shots.
Kistner with the ball once more. 3 out of bounds in this possession all belong to the Red Raiders, and now you got Noel turning, buying time, trying to be as quick as he can. The ball did not go in. It was ricocheted off the backside of the net. So we still play. And here comes Ross Bergmaster. But then plays it along to Scanlon. And now back on to Hogan.
We're going to see that long ball, that possession play from Auburn all fourth quarter. Keep the ball, pass it around. Make sure that Fulton can't have it.
And now you got Hogan with possession, guarded up. Walsh now around the goal line, behind the goalie. Now flipping along. Here's Hogan once more. Do you think you need to pressure up? Do you need to go double team if you're Fulton?
I don't think that they're going to. They're down by 7 with 8 minutes left. They're just trying to get out of here at this point.
And now you have Walsh. And now here's a strike and a great save by Lindsay. Scooped up, Fulton has it. They're going to go very quick as they can to get a goal in this quarter. They have not scored so far. And now you got Abbott with the ball. Abbott turning, fires, and it goes wide. May have been deflected, but it's going to belong to the Red Raiders. And now you got Nicholas Pfeiffer. That's on the field. He's going to guard his man. In the meantime, you got Kistner with the ball, looking to get a quick goal. Kistner looking. Plays it along to Abbott. Abbott gonna engage, fires it, and another great save by Tardif. Scooped up, and here's Lucas Hogan gonna play it along to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer almost stripped. And here's Hogan. Halfway in this quarter, the fewest goals Auburn has ever allowed so far has been 4 against Cortland last month. That tells you how good that goaltender is right for Auburn.
Yes, Tardif has been proving time and time again today that he is the better of the 2 goalkeepers on the field and possibly Auburn's best player today.
Walsh with the ball meantime. Behind the goalkeeper. Rich with it once more. Auburn looking for that patience. Got 5:50 left. 11-4 is the score. Auburn in the lead. As they're trying to close this one out. In the meantime, here comes Leondi. Fires, and another goal is scored. That is Leondi with his first goal of the game. And it's 12-4. Auburn in the lead.
Auburn goal scored by number 4, junior midfielder Joey Leonti, unassisted.
The junior gets his 6th goal of the season, a nice unassisted goal, and just another nail in the coffin for Fulton.
So now another face-off will happen.
Wearing down Red Raider team that has just the one substitute.
If we get another face-off, we're going to go to
And tie up, and it's won by Fulton.
Even
Now
with
you got a late whistle. Go ahead, Kevin.
even with the loss, one thing that the Fulton coach and the Fulton team can look at as a positive is Nate Blaszczynski, number 26, has been absolutely clinical on the face-offs today.
Yeah, we want to welcome many of you out here that are just joining us right now. 5:39 the time, the fourth quarter. The score is 12-4 favoring Auburn. Trent Wilson alongside with me, Kevin Cooper. What a performance for Schattinger, Hogan, Doddrich. That tells you how good Auburn is on the attack.
9 different goal scorers today for Auburn.
Wow.
It's always a good game when you can have the scoring distributed throughout the team.
Yeah. And now you got the Auburn players back on the field. Fulton in the huddle once more. Fulton called the timeout. So Auburn is 2 goals away from reaching the double margin. We reference once again that 4 of the last 5 games have ended in double-figure margins, of which Auburn has won all 5 games coming into this game.
Fulton just tired out. I think that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah, but I'm sure they're not going to give up without a fight.
Nope.
Kevin, as you got Nick Noel, who's got 2 goals in this game so far. He's looking to pick up a hat trick before the game ends. And now you have Abbott. What an incredible performance, especially for Matt Smith. I mean, 5 years part of Auburn. He's been to 4 consecutive Section 3 championship appearances. And now here's a shot that goes into the net by Nick Noel, and he has picked up his hat trick of the evening.
Too little, too late, but definitely a bright side. He's going to be happy with scoring that goal.
And Nick Noel has got his 5th hat trick this season, 6th of his career. What a performance for Nick Noel.
Fulton goal scored by number 3, Nick Noel. Assist from number 15, Dominic Abbott.
So the face-off will happen at midfield. Tie up, and Fulton has won once again, Kevin.
Yep.
And now you got a penalty marker that's going to be on Auburn for the first time tonight.
Unfortunately, face-off wins do not translate to actual wins, or
So
else
you
Fulton would be in the lead.
So you can say one of the takeaways of this game from Auburn, despite the win, is the face-offs. They're very important to this game.
They definitely need to work on their face-offs. Nate Blaszczynski has been absolutely clinical for Auburn.
Yeah. Now you got Beeman buying time, plays along, Satchel. Fulton looking for a moment. It is scooped up by an Auburn player. We got our first penalty on Auburn of the evening. So Fulton will go man up. Has got 4 minutes and 10 seconds left, a 7-goal game.
I believe that was a slashing call.
Slashing call, and it's on Owen
Penalty
Spearing.
called on the Maroons, number 15, Owen Spearing. 1 minute for slashing.
Fulton looking for a shot to go into the net. And it's picked up by Auburn. Going to try to kill as much time as they can. and they will play it along. Getting back to the subject I was talking about, Kevin, Matt Smith, he has made some unbelievable accomplishments. Got his 50th career victory this season a few weeks ago. Has 4 consecutive Section 3 championship appearances. I mean, you got to admit, this head coach has been unbelievable since taking this job.
Oh, definitely. I think this year they're going to be looking to win that Section 3 championship, however.
Yeah.
But you cannot deny that even coming second place 3 years in a row
Yeah.
is an excellent accomplishment.
So do you think you like the chances of Auburn winning the Section 3 championship?
If they can finish every game like they're finishing here tonight, they
Yeah.
definitely have a great chance of winning the Section 3 championship.
Behind the net, and now you have Nick Pfeiffer buying time, fires, and another great save by Lindsay. Almost trapped, scooped up by Lindsay. 12-5 to score here in Holland Stadium. 2.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's been one incredible game for both teams.
And good on Fulton for not letting up. They're still attacking. They're still playing hard. They understand that it might be an unwinnable battle, but they're not giving up yet.
You got Dom Evitt with possession of the ball. Playing along to Noel. He's got 3 goals tonight. Noel being guarded up by Liam Schultz. So, first 3 quarters, Kevin, as Nick Noel looking for a shot, it goes wide. First 3 quarters, you've done an incredible job, and it's always the fourth quarter that they've always been a struggle on. Do you think there's some kind of a strategy that they will do in practice in order to accomplish this important quarter in any game?
I think really what it comes down to is
Shot goes wide.
they're tired. They're tiring out. I think that they need to work on their fitness. They need to condition better.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it comes down to. Be able to finish that long haul.
And a save made by Tardif. And now you got a minute and a half to go. And a hard push. And it's going to belong to the Red Raiders ball instead. You got a minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nick Noel. Noel buying time, playing along to Abbott. So Kevin, you got any final thoughts on this game?
I think it started out as an excellent game. 2-1 after the first quarter. But in that third quarter, Auburn was really able to run away with it.
Yeah.
Part of that was, again, the conditioning. Also, we failed to mention that Auburn has 5 more players than Fulton does. So as they're able to substitute out, Fulton has to keep playing, and they're going to get tired faster.
The shot goes wide. Red Raiders will have the ball. You got 41.2 seconds left. In the field right now, Fulham looking to get a goal before the half. Here's Noel. Noel turns. Got 18 seconds left in this final quarter. Here comes Noel. Playing along. Missed on the pass. Chasing after the ball. Whacked away. And it'll be Auburn's ball with 7.3 seconds to go. A heave up. And that is the way this game will end. What an incredible performance by Auburn. They've allowed 5 goals in this game. which is the least goal allowed by Auburn in this matchup against Fulton. What an incredible performance. That's going to do it for us. The final score here in Holland Stadium is Auburn Maroons 12, Fulton Red Raiders 5. For Tyler Dose, Kevin Cooper, and our entire crew, I'm Trent Wilkinson saying so long from Holland Stadium. This has been a presentation of the Cayuga Community College Telecom program. Keep it sensational.
Can the two go live for me, please?